Alright, you already know what it is. Dimz coming at you with another battle, Pokemon Showdown. This time it's against my friend Blowzart. He been wanting me to battle me for some time. We've been just battling over the DS, but you know, he transferred his team over, and I didn't really have anything, so I just went with my Thanksgiving team again. And I like the battle. But let's see if you do. Alright, he starts off with his T-Tar. I'm going to my cranberry sauce, my very bulky cranberry sauce, and I start stockpiling. Because that's the thing to do with cranberry sauce. He sets up a stealth rock. That's not a big deal. I don't have a spinner, but it's not a big deal. So I just go for another stockpile just to get myself all bulky and ready. He earthquakes, and it pretty much does nothing. 30%, nothing really. I stockpile again just to get my final stockpile off so I can just take anything. Earthquakes again. It's doing some damage, so I was like, alright, I'm going to make him go to sleep. Now he earthquakes again. I'm over here surviving the survival with more black sludge. So he switches out and goes to his Metagross, but I didn't think he knew I had the earthquake. Because right after that turn he switches. Oh no, he doesn't switch. He goes for Zen Head but misses, and I earthquake again. Right now I don't really care for cranberry sauce, so it's about. Now I go to Vaporeon. I forgot, and he switches out into his Trevenant. I go for the Scald just to get a burn off. It doesn't really work. So then I went for the Protect just to scout, see what he's gonna do. He goes for the Leech Seed. So I was like, alright, he's about to try the Leech Seed again. I should have switched out to my Trevenant to take the Leech Seed, but I'm stupid. So I go for the Ice Beam, get some damage, and then you know he Leech Seeds, gets some of my life and revives, and he also eats a berry. So I was like, okay. So he goes for the Substitute, and I'm kind of mad. But then he has Harvest, so he gets his berry back. So I was like, this is about to be annoying. He goes for a Will-O-Wisp, miss, and I go for the Return. I go for the Return because I'm stupid. I forgot it was part Ghost. Another stupid mistake on my part. Anyway, he seeds me, and I go for the Brave Bird. And he just goes for the Will-O-Wisp. Gets me burned. Get some of my health. I was like, alright, I'm not surviving again. I go for the Hurricane. Now if I wasn't burned, it would have took it out one shot, but it didn't. Then he eats his berry, then he Substitute. And then he basically walls my turkey. So I just go for the Brave Bird, you know, just to take myself out. Don't want to miss with the Hurricane. And now he gets his Citrus berry back. I'm mad. So I go to my pie, my Slurpuff or Slutpuff, whatever, and I go for the Flamethrower. He didn't even know I had it. So I was like, okay, then he brings out his Metagross. I go for another Flamethrower. Alright, so that's 2 down. He goes for his Drillio Girl. So I go for, he goes for Earthquake. So I just get my Citrus berries off and go for a Flamethrower. Now that his balloon's gone, I'm faster than him. So I Flamethrower again. 3 down. Let's go, Pie. You're yummy, delicious, nutritious, and very helpful. He goes up to his Slim Shady, and I go for the T-Bolt. He didn't know I had it, and I don't know how I outsped his Frogadier. None of us do, but it happened. So now he goes to T-Bolt, and I go for the Surf, but his Tyranitar is actually specially defensive. So I was like, alright, you're out. So I go to my Trevenant, and I go for the Ingrain because I'm just gonna plan just to sit here. But I should have went for the Focus Blast. I didn't know he was having the Crunch. I should have known. Most people carry the Crunch. So I go in here just to get a burn off to see how much it does, but it doesn't do anything. I don't want my Vaporeon leaving so soon, so I'm just gonna go back and go to my Alakazam. But he gets an Earthquake crit. He said it didn't matter, but yeah, whatever. So I really should have went for that Focus Blast on my Trevenant. So I go in for another Scald, killed him, and now I'm sitting here pretty with 36 damage. He goes to Slim Shady. I go for the Protect, so I can get more leftovers off, and he goes for the Dark Pulse. He U-turns. He said he mixed clicked and goes to his Dragonite, which I Scald and get the burn. So he knows it's useless, so he lets it stay in. So I'm gonna go for the Ice Beam while he just tries to get a little bit damage off on me. So now my Vaporeon came back. Now it's 1-1, and I know he's just gonna come out here and use a move. I'm gonna go for the Protect so he can use his Protein move that switches type, so my moves will be effective. So I get more leftovers. I take his Dark Pulse and And that is fucking Pokemon for you. That is fucking Pokemon. So I go for the Protect. Maybe I can get some leftovers. Maybe get enough life to survive it again. I'm not going to survive at 24, so I try to go for the double Protect. But I don't. I lose. And that's just, it's just another learning experience. So good job, Blowzart. It was an awesome battle. And another learning experience.